Hi everyone, it's Athena and welcome back. It's the 4th of March, 2021. Okay, let's see what's going on. Today's word is trust. Trust that the seed in which is growing and blossoming is going to be exactly perfect, in the perfect way, in the perfect time. You may ask what seed that is. That depends upon you. The seed unfolding could be many things. Unconscious consciousness. Where what one doesn't know, one doesn't need to know. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, there it is. We don't need to know. Because Spirit will tell us, will show us actually, through divine timing, how these things happen. Spirit says, this is how it's going to happen. Because why? Life is a mystery. Life needs to happen in, oh my God, wow ways, right? Because we don't feel there's enough wows in our day, do we? We don't see miracles happen every day, even though we know that with every breath that we take is a miracle, but we still need those extra wows in our life to push us, to keep us going, to risk, to trust, right? Okay, these all flew out, so I'm going to take these first. And then I'm going to take this one and this one. All right, now we have a story. Let's see. As she's minding her own business, actually, she's got the wisdom of the hawk. She sees, she has the view of higher knowledge. She's very tuned in and tapped into the universe. If you've heard Abraham, Jerry and Esther Hicks, they talk about the law of attraction. She knows the law of attraction. She's learned how to just go about her business even when things like this happen. She says, wow. She knows that wow factor. Because she goes about her business and Spirit just, it's like life is a surprise. And why is it that sometimes we don't want it to be a surprise? We want to know who, what, when, or where. But she's got the hawk here, the hawk being the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit guiding us to see the higher, bigger picture. She's got this wish, and she's made it long ago. One of her wishes is coming true, but it's coming out of the blue. And that's how Spirit works. Because if we weren't given surprises, knocks, hard knocks, and the wow factor in life, what would we have? It would be, monotone. And what fun is monotone? Oh my God. Wow. It's like I had to look. So she's receiving the gifts from Spirit, be it financial abundance. She is pretty financially abundant here, but she's receiving more. Receiving more gifts from the universe is not just in the sense of financial abundance. However, it could be something that she's wished for and wanted for so long is now on its way to her. It's also the treasures that lie within her that are being opened up now for Spirit to say, you're ready for the next stage of your life. Let's grab a few of these treasures, these gifts, more intuition, more knowledge, more research, more knowing. That's what's coming out from within and without. We understand these because I constantly tell these, speak the same language, right? So she takes one of these beautiful pentacles and she says, okay, on to my next thing, be it education, learning, knowledge. What is it? What is this next pentacle going to be? Well, I'm not jumping the gun, even though I'd love to go quickly on this, but I think I'm going to take my time because this is really a lot to absorb right now. So I'm just going to really take a minute to absorb the gifts that I'm receiving and just allow these moments to be appreciated as they, do we appreciate? I'm going to say sometimes we don't. Sometimes we don't appreciate the smaller gifts in life because we think that life is all about this one big, oh my God, it has to happen like that. So she's going to take this pentacle and she's going to get into her next learning phase, whatever that it is that she's being guided, right, to do. Wow. She's receiving her karmic gifts, and these gifts are the appreciation that Spirit has given this divine feminine for all the hard work and the years of, toil and labor, truly. She's worked hard for this. She's worked hard on herself. Do you understand that? This is working hard on yourself. And now the angels are saying, you've done really good. Here, take this. Wow. Karmic appreciation. This is karmic appreciation for all the hard work that one has done in her life. Oh my God. And I'm going to say it, probably the last 10 years of growth, knowledge, trusting the universe, right? This is complete trust that the goodness that you give out into the world comes back to you. Hello. And that's what this is about. The karmic wheel is now turning the page, literally turning the page to walk into the next phase of evolution. As we look at a new series of rebirths, a new rebirth has taken place, right? I don't see anyone else except this divine feminine. Truly, this is learning. So this Scorpio card of death is, this horse is what I'm really being drawn to of truth. She has spoken her truth, divine feminine. She's spoken her truth. She knows her truth. Whatever divine timing gifts are, the time is now to receive the gifts of. This could also entail the dark night of the soul that one has been through. It's not an easy thing to come out of that. Also with the Tower. So this is like, wow, I made it through. I made it through. From darkness to light. Absolutely. Someone made it through by trusting in the universe, by allowing the universe, literally not asking questions. You know, when we get to the point, and I've explained that, when you get to the point of evolving whereby, you know, we're not constantly, I mean, there's one thing to ask a question about when is this going to happen? When is that going to happen? Who's coming? Who's going? Who's doing what? That's all fine and good. But we've risen to a new level. This channel is for all of us to evolve spiritually from darkness to light. Dark night of the soul, alignment of the soul, going on a new path. She's ready now. She's been given the go-ahead. She's getting and receiving new gifts so that she can impart new knowledge and or what have you that she's researching or what she's learning and growing more. The growth is by far the most beautiful gift that we could really ever ask for, is the evolution of one's soul. And that is the evolving of one's soul. So this is how karma works. This planet is the only planet that has karma. And I was telling one of my clients yesterday, understand that here's the thing. On planet Earth, we want to clean the slate here so that we don't incur any negative karma. This is all positive karma right here. Because this divine feminine has chosen not to ask any more questions and has chosen to trust in spirit to just show her the way. Through the, of course, trials and tribulations of learning that one has gone through, this divine feminine understands it now. Understanding that planet Earth, you continue your 3D life, or let's say a reincarnation onto the earth plane, only when you still have karma to pay off. This is debt. So you owe the universe, which is karma, be it good karma or karma meaning you're going to come back again and do it all over again. So if you're going to, what we want to do, what Spirit is asking of us is to stop asking. Start trusting. Trust in yourself because you have all the knowledge and the answers within right here. But understand, if you hold any debt, any karma to anyone in your life, or you haven't, and most importantly, have not forgiven, you will come back and revisit that karma in whatever way Spirit has you coming back to do. New faces, obviously new bodies, new vessels, but lo and behold, the situation will occur where you're looking at someone that you have not forgiven, and you will see the same type of situation play out in order for you to forgive. Understand there, reciprocity of the give and take of the karma that we have, and we build up on the karma. We can build it either the debt side of the scale or the positive side of the scale. But I can tell you right now, when we leave this earth plane, if you have not forgiven those who have hurt you, and I'm not saying to forget, different thing. Forgive those who have hurt you, lied, deceived, manipulated, whatever it is. People that you haven't talked to in years, people that you hold these grudges and or resentments. They have to all be cleared up. If not, you're coming back again and again and again. That's the yin and the yang of life. And really, if you think about it, we in any life circumstance, whether that be on the earth plane or our day to day, we incur karma every day. Because this is the school of hard knocks. Lessons are here to be learned. Many spirits who have passed want to be here. Because it's a beautiful planet. So on that note, pray to Mother Earth and thank Mother Earth for your being here. This is a great time, I've mentioned, to be on this planet right now. It's actually a gift. It's one of the many gifts right here. But the wow factor is when we clean the slate. It's also, that's what I was going to say. Thank you, Spirit. Going back to cleaning the slate is the same. That's karmic, right? But so is cleaning the slate from one relationship to another. You can't start a new relationship if you're still holding anything at all from the last one. Be that learning, be that, right? The debt that you incurred and you can't forgive so-and-so because they did so-and-so. I can't forgive him because he cheated on me and I don't know why I keep going back. That's karma. The only time that you are able to open the door freely and clearly to walk into a whole new situation is when the slate is completely clean and you have a blank canvas. That's when the magic happens. And that goes for a new job. If you have resentments about your last job, you may get a job that has the same exact crap that you're dealing with from the last one. And it could even be worse, just to show you what it is that you have to work on. That's how the earth plane works. If you still harbor resentments, you're going to attract, law of attraction, right? You're going to attract the same thing and possibly even worse. If you thought so-and-so was bad, watch the one that comes after that. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to help each and every one of you evolve through the experience of life. And understand, you don't have to be face to face with someone to say, I'm sorry. You can write that letter. You can talk it out to Spirit. You can ask for strength in forgiveness. You can do many ways to clear the slate so that you can move on, because you wonder why you're stuck. Surrender. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, beloved. It's all about surrendering. Surrender the need to know. Surrender the pain that you harbor for someone because they treated you bad. Surrender to the fact that mom and dad, there's the thread. I am talking about the thread. because that is where I get my insight. I have always known the thread goes back to the core. It's peeling the onion. You've got to find the thread. What is that thread? Did you marry your mom? Aversion. I'm not trying to be incest. This is not incest. Incestual. It is not. Or did you marry your dad? But you really haven't forgiven your dad because he cheated on your mom. So now you end up marrying a guy who's so much like your dad. Oh my God, everything's great until he does the same thing to you. Do you stay because mom did for the kid's sake? It was the sign of the times. Or do you walk away and then here comes a knock-in, the next one who's going to do the same exact thing because you haven't forgiven your father? There's the thread. I am all about the thread, the core. We must get to the core of the issue. We must surrender and know and trust that whatever we are being guided to do, it's for our own good. Surrendering. Get creative on how you're going to do that. How could one forgive instead of, like, if you really, if you really don't want to be face to face with someone who you know now that some forgiveness because you're harboring resentment and such, your ego, it's all your ego. So get creative on how you're going to forgive someone. I don't know, write them a letter. People don't do that much, but you could write your mom and dad a letter, or your family members, or whoever it is that you're harboring resentment, or you could send a gift. Not a gift that has been bought in the store. Maybe you could draw something, or a poem, a song, something from childhood that you grew up together, that would bring out the compassion and love in another. Weaving, this is the thread. Thank you. Here's the needle and the thread. And this is the reciprocity. It's exactly what this is. So figure out what it is and who it is that you haven't forgotten, and make a list of those people. And then go through the process of forgiving. And listen, you can't just say, okay, I forgive you, so-and-so, now I'm done. That's not with heart, with true intention and great compassion and love. To the point where if they were to call you, or if they were to text you, or what have you, that you would be able to pick up the phone and say, okay, let bygones be bygones. I don't harbor any resentment any longer. I forgive you. Okay? Many do write letters. I'm just going to say. Many do write letters, and some are never sent. But whatever gives you peace in your heart, so that if Spirit had them come knocking at your door, that you would not run away, that you would answer the door and the call of reuniting or getting together just to talk it out, what have you. However Spirit would unfold is different. The message is this. Okay, have a great day. If you need me, just text.